back in the 70s, I worked at a restaurant as a busboy, and this was a huge popular thing. It was a kind of a fancy restaurant, and they would have this on their weekly special. Hello campers. Well, back in the 70s, there was a popular dish called Crabbies. It was also known as crab melts or crab canapes, but it was a crab meat cooked with a cheese sauce, and the cheese sauce was made with just cheddar cheese and butter and mayo and hot sauce and a little Worcester, and they would heat that all up, and then it would be served on a toasted English muffin. Well, I've decided to bring that back to the modern day and do it for camping, and because I've got a way that you can do it with shelf-stable stuff, and it's pretty easy to put together. Of course, I got an English muffin right here. I've already buttered it, so I'll be able to toast it. Then I've got a can of crab meat, which I've already drained and picked over and make sure it was no shell in it. And then for the cheese sauce, instead of making the cheddar cheese, all that stuff, I'm going to use nacho cheese sauce. This is made by Rico's. Rico's is a really, really good brand of cheese sauce, and they sell it in cans, but they also sell 4-packs of these little canisters, which is going to work out great for my situation, because I just want one serving, and 1 packet's going to work great with just this 1 can of canned crab. So all I have to do is pretty much heat it up and toast the muffin. And to heat it up, I'm going to use my charbroil on my gas one stove. It fits on there just like that. And the reason for that, 2 reasons. One, I'm going to need to toast my muffin, so I'll have that ready. And the other reason is these aluminum pans for camping are really thin, and it's, you end up with hot spots and stuff. So using a griddle on that stove, I can not get such hot spots on it there. So we'll get that stuff warming up. And while that's warming up there, I can take my crab meat, and I'm just gonna dump that in. And next we'll take our cheese sauce. We're gonna add that in. And I kind of want to heat this up pretty slow to get it heated through real good and get that cheese to melt nicely. Turn that down and put a lid on it. All right, it's been simmering for 5 minutes now, and we're going to take that off. Take a look here. So I'll put that over on a hot pad. I'm going to keep the lid on it. Just keep that warm while we make our English muffins. I'll turn the heat back on the griddle here. And I think I'll start with warming up the back sides just a little bit while the pan gets hotter. Okay, now we can flip them over and get those muffins browned up. They're already getting close. Look at that. Whoa. Yeah, let's look at the other one. Yeah, oh, here we go. So let's pull these off. Right there. Like that. All you do is scoop a pile on there. Right there. How's that look? Huh? That's really good. If you like crab, and this cheese sauce, the nacho cheese sauce, works really well with it. So anyway, the 70s dish of the Crabbies is back in 2023 for camping. I hope you found this one interesting. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And thanks for joining me, and give me comments on what you think about this one. Or if you ever had, tell me if you ever had this back in the 70s. Of course, many weren't even born in the 70s, but anyway, just give me your thoughts. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. I'm going to clean this up and do something else. Take care.